Hey everybody, so I thought that today I would do the TMI tag. So first, what are you wearing? I'm wearing this sweater. It's from Forever 21. It's like lace overlay sweater thingy. And I'm wearing these awesome pajamas from Forever 21 because I just want to be cozy and it's not late at night, but it's nighttime. And yeah, they have all these sweets and sayings and stuff. Been in love? No. Ever had a terrible breakup? Nope. How tall are you? That's a great question. I should have measured myself before I did this. I don't know. I want to say I'm like 5'9"-ish, which I know is kind of tall, but wait, no, I can't be 5'9"-ish. That sounds wrong. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm 5'8". I don't know. How much do you weigh? Wow, that is TMI. Last time I checked, I don't weigh myself a lot, but last time I checked, I'm 104 pounds. Any tattoos? No. Not planning on getting in the future, any in the future either. I'm not a tattoo person. I mean, like, yeah, no. Any piercings? Yes. I don't have earrings in right now because, as I stated before, I'm just going very comfortable because I have on my pajamas and yeah. But yeah, I have my ears pierced, but like no piercings other than that. OTP, you know what, I really don't have one. I don't know. I'm not into the whole like fandom like thing, and I'm not one of those people who's like obsessed with Sherlock or Doctor Who or Harry Potter or whatever nerdy things you have. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not into that whole thing. Favorite show? Definitely, hands down, Project Runway. I'm obsessed. I love that show. Favorite bands? I really don't have any favorite bands. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't really like bands so much as like individual singers. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Although I kind of do like the band Perry, so I guess you could say they're my favorite, saying that they're really only like one of the only ones that I like. I don't know, I just like don't listen to a lot of band like music. I mean, I'm sure I like some songs by bands, but I don't have this like one band that I'm obsessed with or anything. I don't like One Direction. Sorry, people, if you are offended by that. Don't kill me. So something you miss. Summer. Summer, summer, summer. It is pouring. I haven't hung out with friends in a while. I've been having all this school stuff and SAT, and I want summer back now. Favorite song? I don't have like one favorite song. I'm kind of indecisive if you haven't noticed, but some songs that I like Hold Me by Jamie Grace, I like Oceans by Hillsong, and I like just about every song, or almost every song by Taylor Swift. So yeah, how old are you? I'm 16 years. Your zodiac sign? No clue, don't care. Yeah, I'm not into that whole thing. Quality you look for in a partner? This could take a while. I have very high standards. I think that first and foremost, I'm a Christian, so I don't mean to offend anybody if you aren't Christians or don't have religious beliefs. But that's a really important thing in that I would look for in a husband, or boyfriend or what have you. So yeah, he definitely has to be a Christian. He has to love Jesus. He has to treat me with respect. I want somebody who's definitely not self-centered, but who puts others before himself. You know, I love a person with a sense of humor. That's always great. But you know, there's a pretty big list of stuff, but those are just like my bigger things on that list. I mean, not the humor one, but that's like, okay, it kind of is. But anyway, moving on. Favorite quote, actually, favorite quotation. That's the nerdiness in me coming out. I don't know. I don't think about this stuff a lot. but I guess I really like the quotation by Napoleon Bonaparte that the word impossible is not in my dictionary. It's actually a quotation that I heard from my brother. He is a big historian person, and I don't remember why we were talking about this quotation, but we were. So anyway, I don't know, it stuck, so it's a really neat quotation. Let's see here. Favorite actor. I, again, am indecisive, but here's a few of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Neil Patrick Harris. Favorite color. Blue or pink. I don't know. I like blue and I like pink. I love aqua blue, like that sort of blue, turquoise, Tiffany blue, those shades. Yeah. Let's see here. Next. Although my room's pink, if you haven't noticed. Well, I mean, I'm not in my room right now, wow. So I'm a huge fan of pink. Loud music or soft? It totally depends on the song. Where do you go when you're sad? I would say either outside. If I'm sad, I like to either walk around outside and sort of like vent-ish. I don't know. I like being outside when I'm sad. It just somehow makes me feel better. Or, if I don't do that, I usually hide under my covers with chocolate fudge and my Bible. But yeah. How long does it take you to shower? Just about forever. I'm one of those long shower takers. I like my showers. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I have to do in the shower. I have to wash my hair, wash my body, especially when I use a Lush soap. That takes forever because you have to get all lathered up and everything. Anyway, and I like to use different body scrubs and different things. I like to wash my face in the shower, I have to shave, and heck, being a girl just means you have to take long showers. I mean, at least I think. If you think differently, comment below and explain why. If you can take a fast shower and you're a girl, then props to you. That's amazing. Let's see, next, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? It depends on if I take a shower in the morning or not, but usually a couple hours, but this includes, like, everything from waking up and eating breakfast to, like, getting dressed and doing my hair, makeup, that sort of thing. It takes a long time, but that's just, like, including everything. But I don't do that every single morning. Been in a physical fight? Nope. I don't know. I guess a great sense of humor if somebody's really funny. Great hygiene. Great hygiene is so important. And if they're smart, they can carry on an intelligent conversation. That's always really good too. So yeah, generally speaking, yeah. Turn offs, again, sort of somebody with poor hygiene. Somebody who's self-centered, or, oh yeah, people who swear a lot. That is a major turnoff. That's just like, no. Like, I'll put up with it, if there's, like, if I'm around people in day-to-day life, it's hard to avoid people who swear. I'm not one of those people who are like, cover your ears, but I mean, obviously you're gonna have to hear swearing in your life, but I'm just, like, not a big fan of it. I don't think it's attractive. It's just sort of obnoxious, loud, crass. I really just don't like it. The reason I joined YouTube, gosh. I don't know, probably like a little 12-year-old version of me, or however old I was when I joined, was inspired by people like Michelle Phan and all those amazing YouTube beauty gurus, and, oh yeah, definitely Blair and Elle. And, just like that whole amazing, like, original group of beauty gurus, I was just pretty, like, awed of how amazing they were, and I just thought it was really cool what they were doing, and it was just all so new to me, and I thought, well, hey, why can't I do that? I mean, obviously I'm not as good, As some of those people, they're just like, they're incredible superhuman beauty gurus, but yeah, I was just sort of struck by how neat it was, and ever since I was young, I was a huge fan of makeup. I would borrow my mom's makeup, and I was so excited when I got my first lip gloss and all of that stuff, and my first real makeup, that, you know what, I don't know, I was just always really interested in makeup, so I thought that since, you know, I don't know, I guess I didn't get made fun of for wearing makeup. I kind of did a bit, but I don't know, it's just, I didn't really have anyone to share this sort of love of makeup with because I was so young, you know, like, all my friends, like, weren't into makeup yet, um, but I don't know, I just sort of wanted an outlet for that, so I found YouTube and decided that I would do that too, so anyway, it's kind of why I'm still here. I love sharing makeup tips, I love watching YouTube videos, and it's just always sort of inspired me to do that also. Fears. Two major fears. One, rats. I'm scared to death of rats. I just don't. They give me the creeps. And also, probably on a more serious note, I mean, rats are pretty darn serious. But losing loved ones, it's always been a fear. Last thing that made me cry. Someone yelling. No matter what it is, even if it's something fairly trivial, yelling makes me cry. And I don't know why. It just makes me really sad. That just happened today. And yeah, it made me cry. So last time I said I love somebody, probably this morning when my mom dropped me off at ballet. I don't know, it's just like something I always do when she drops me off at ballet, just always tell her I love her. And, you know, because I feel like, I mean, honestly, first off, it's just because I do. I love my mom so much. But also because I feel like anytime you're going to be separated from someone that you really love, you should always let them know how much you love them, because you never know if it'll be the last time. But anyway, this is getting really serious and really depressing. So, moving on, the meaning behind your YouTube name. Well, right now it's just my name, Madeline Ortiz, so, you know, not much to that. Last book you read, More Than a Good Bible Study Girl by Lisa TerKeurst, I think if that's how you pronounce her name. The book you're currently reading. I'm actually reading 3 books. I'm reading Cyrano de Bergerac. I'm reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho or something. I don't know how you pronounce his name. And I'm also reading The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. That's right, if that's how you pronounce his name. All these weird names, oh my word. The last show you watched? Project Runway, of course. The last person you talked to? Probably my mom. The relationship between you and the last person, or the person you last texted. I like to call her my big sister. We're really just great friends, but she's always been like an older sister to me, so when I was little I sort of adopted her as my big sister. So yeah, she was the last person I texted, and let's see here. Favorite food? Chocolate, duh. Place you want to visit? Paris. Paris. Well, just France in general. I want to go to France. Someday I'm going. I am. The last place you were, downstairs. Do you have a crush? No. Not right now, which is surprising because I don't know, I had a lot of crushes when I was a little girl. It's kind of weird. Last time you were insulted? I'm gonna go with like an hour or so ago? Yeah. Favorite flavor of sweet? Chocolate, again, duh. Um, What instruments you play? None. I'm entirely unmusical. It's horrible. I tried to play the piano when I was a little bit awful at it. I think the furthest I got was like a kid version of Jingle Bells. It was sad. Favorite piece of jewelry? Oh man, that's a tough one. I have a lot of jewelry that I like, but I have some stuff from my grandma that I love just because she's passed it on to me and it's really sweet. And I also have this really awesome Paris pocket watch from my mom. That's also a great piece of jewelry. I have a lot of random stuff that I just love. Ooh, I also have a parrot ring from Francesca's, and oh my word, it is awesome. I love it. It's just a statement ring, and it's so, if you ever want to see it in a video or something, I'll wear it. I may even hold it. I don't know. Anyways, those are some favorites, but I also got a necklace from one of my friends, and I love it. It's, yeah, one of my favorites, and it's just a little heart necklace. Well, it's kind of a big heart, I don't know. Anyways, that's really cute. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite jewelry. Sport you played? None. Song you sang. I also don't sing. It's pathetic, but as I said earlier, I'm not musical. I don't have a singing voice. I would say I don't have a good singing voice, but I don't have a singing voice. And I don't like to put people through the pain. Favorite chat up line? None. They're all cheesy and pretty dumb. I haven't heard one I liked yet, but if you guys have a favorite, or if there's one that isn't dumb, comment down below, and yeah, hopefully there's one that's not incredibly cheesy. But yeah, I'd love to hear them. Have you ever used it? Well, since I don't have a favorite, no. I don't use chat up lines. I feel like a lot of these are, well, I don't do this and I don't do that, but I don't. It's just, this is the TMI about me. So, that's just, it's me. What can I say? Last time you hung out with, not for a while as I mentioned, but I'm actually going to tomorrow. I'm hanging out with one of my really, really good friends tomorrow, so I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. We're going out for coffee. And who should answer all of these questions next? And this, I have to answer all of you. If you're watching this, answer. Either just answer on your channel or answer in the comments below or post a video response below. I'd love to hear all of the crazy, random, weird facts about yourself. Yeah, if there's anything else that I didn't mention that you want to know about me, I don't know why you would, but if you do, yeah, just ask. I'd love to answer any of your questions. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll link those below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. This has been really fun doing this, so bye!